No. Stop it. I was about to do my little intro, and then I'll be gonna hop her ass on the altar, and she doing it right now to try to get this altar water. But I put a paper towel over it so she can't get it. Get off the altar. Get off. Get off. I gotta go get her. Okay. Because her ass was on this altar. Jessica Rabbit, hey. What's going on? Miss you. I'm just checking in. I hope everybody's having a happy Sunday, a happy beginning of their worldly 2026, because I am. I started my 2026 off right. I've been working. I've been doing my side hustles. I've been doing my readings, and I'm appreciative, okay? So, how are you? I miss you too. I'm good. I've been doing good. Like, I feel like a fresh energy. I really do. I feel a really good, fresh energy. Your girl been happy, so that's good. I'm happy. If I go live tomorrow, y'all probably gonna see me in the same clothes overnight while people would sleep, because I felt like it would just be easier to get through them. And then I slept for 5 hours, and then I had to get up and take a shower, put some clothes on, and do somebody's hair. Hustling. You feel what I'm saying? Do somebody locks, not just their hair, about do locks or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So do this, do locks or whatever for him. So I was just making money, like, just, that's how I wanted to start my year off. And I want to say this too. I appreciate everybody that booked with me. We still have 5 days left to book. Abby with me. I appreciate it so much. Like, I don't know what to say. Y'all make me happy, because it's like anytime I do stuff, like, y'all come through and support, and I appreciate that. I don't really, but I looked, the person that I did last year with the same name, that's not her email. Her email, I mean, that's not what her email is. Her last name is something different. So I didn't want to assume it was that person, so I just gave their money back, because I don't play no games like that. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to rebook, you have to, or book in general the readings, you just put, like, you know, read and the thing or whatever. If you just cash at me and you just put reading in there, I don't know if I'm supposed to email you, especially, like, sometimes in Cash App I can find y'all on social media. So, like, if y'all send me something on Cash App or whatever, then I can go to my Facebook or Instagram or whatever platform that y'all are on that y'all finding me, and I can find y'all on there. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, they pictures weren't the same either. Like, there was different pictures for different, like, people with the same name. So I was like, okay, I don't know who this person is. But just make sure if y'all gonna book y'all readings with me, y'all tell me where to send it, because I have to have a place to send it. Okay? Because you will get your money back, because motherfuckers ain't finna call me no scammer. If I don't do the service, you're getting your shit back. Okay? Actually do the service. But if I don't complete the service, then I'm gonna send you your money back, because ain't nobody ever finna say I scammed them out of shit. I don't need no motherfucker $26 that bad. Okay? So you will get a refund if the service is completed. Gang. Thank you for the gift. Chantel Brian, thank you. Justice for Alicia Smiley 2026. I love to see it. Sweetest taboo. Hashtag cherish. Hashtag illuminous. Hashtag individual walks. Hashtag mod squad of truth. Hashtag understanding truth. Hashtag flourish. And hashtag quick turnaround. Hashtag detachment. Okay, I love it. Okay, hey cousin. What's up, cousin? Natalie is in the building. Okay, I meant to say I wanted to meet Flow Money too. I don't want to feel like I'm like, did I leave somebody out? Like, because when I was saying all those people that I wanted to meet or whatever in Truth Gang, I said you, Natalie. I said everybody, like my whole mind squad of truth and shit. But I meant to say Flow Money too, because I was like, did I leave somebody out? Because I feel like I left somebody. I probably left more than just Flow Money out, but I do want to meet Flow Money. Okay, straight up. But I have to tell y'all what happened. I'm just checking in with y'all though, because I think I'm finna plan me a movie day. Of course, I'm still gonna be doing the readings if y'all want the readings or whatever in between, but I think tomorrow I'm just gonna like plan me a movie day, like order me some snacks. I gotta go order my cat some snacks, and I gotta make the cart big enough to just get it like an order. So I was like, what am I gonna order with these cat snacks? I should just order me stuff to have a movie day and just watch movies. Like I want to watch Goonies, and like I can watch The Wiz and stuff like that, like old school movies, you know, and just chill. And then if I get a reading, then I'll stop, and then I'll go back to watching my movies and shit, because that's how I work. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'll do. But that's what I was thinking. But I have to tell y'all this though, because you know, like the Sandman, right? How I found the bottle, and then we had to drink with him on New Year's Eve, right? And then I told y'all that I work at this potion shop. right? You can put two and two together. What the potion shop is, it's potion shop, okay? Because every time I say potion, it's like a bottle of liquor, right? Okay. So I'm at the potion shop and there's this dude and he's young and it's his birthday and he's like, I'm turning 30 or whatever, and I have big dreams for myself and I can't believe it right now. He don't know what we be doing, and this is how you know that the spirits really be with you or whatever, right? Because that man don't know. It's a white dude too, so he don't know shit about me, right? So he doesn't know that I bought the Sandman bottle. He doesn't know that I was making the video with the Morpheus in this, which is just the Sandman. It's the same person, okay? They just have like different faces or whatever, right? So he doesn't know about any of that. Then he comes into the store, and this is like the third. This is the third. Yeah, it was yesterday, the 3rd of January. Yesterday, okay. He comes into the store and he's like, I had these big dreams. Today's my birthday. He said, I don't look 30, but I've been struggling with alcoholism. That's what he said. You know what I'm saying? I've been struggling with alcoholism. And my body feels like way older than 30. And he was like, I wanted to be. He said, you probably gonna think this stupid. And I'm like, no, tell me. He like, no, I wanted to be this wrestler. And there was this wrestler and his name was Sandman. That's what he came into the store and told me. He said that he wanted to be he wanted to be a wrestler. And there was this wrestler, his name was Sandman. And he used to like take beer bottles and smash them on his head or whatever. And he dealt with like alcoholism and shit like that. That wrestler did, named Sandman or whatever. And he didn't want to end up like that. And I was like, you're going to sober up. And when you do sober up, I'm going to be the first one in the first row of your wrestling match. Because it's a little white dude. You get what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, I'm going to be the first one in the first row of your wrestling match if you do this, because he didn't know nothing about Sandman, but that was really Sandman using him. And this is why you can't be fucking racist, because you'll miss the spirit, okay? Like, you really need to look at people's souls, right? You'll miss the spirit. But that's how I be knowing the spirits be with me, because he doesn't know about it. That's how they communicate with me. Like, people be wondering how I'm able to talk to them. Sometimes they come in and they have a real conversation with me. Like, I'm talking to you, right? Sometimes it's like that. But other times I be out and about. You have to read the matrix around you to get the messages from the spirit. Like I said, he didn't know nothing about me buying that bottle. He doesn't know that Sandman is right above my bed every night. This is another one of his faces. All right. You get what I'm saying? He doesn't know nothing about that. He doesn't know anything about that. But for him to come to me and say, you know, Sandman, the wrestler, like, you get what I'm saying? That was Sandman coming to me saying, I'm with you. I got whatever you're asking me for, whatever it is that you're desiring. I hear you through this white boy. Okay. So I thought that was pretty dope. You said I watched wrestling, and it was a wrestler by that name too. Right, so that's the same wrestler. My light didn't went off because my laptop ain't plugged in. Let me plug this laptop in. It's the same wrestler, I believe, that y'all talking about. Oh, it came back on. I still got to plug it up, though, because it's finna die. If it did that, it's going to die. All right. But yeah, that was confirmation for me. And I was very excited. And then I just gave Ashe to Sandman. And then when I got home, I did have another little glass of wine with him, because I wanted to let him know, like, you know, thank you. You know what I'm saying? For showing up. And they do this to a lot of the chosen people. You just don't pick up on the signs. You know what I'm saying? So that was pretty dope. That was pretty dope for me. And I love to get, like, I love when spirit visits me. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the day that it happened, like right when I went to work, there was a crow. As soon as I stepped into the crossroads, it was sitting on top of the thing, and it was like, it started gawking, like, gawk, like whatever crows do or whatever. It started doing that shit. And I said, like, what's up? Like, what you know what I'm saying? Like, what you trying to say or whatever? And then the white boy came into the store. You get what I'm saying? And said that shit about Sandman. And I was like, okay. The spirit was definitely trying to let me know something. And I look at shit like that, and that's not crazy or psychotic or any of that shit. But some people think it is, or they think it's witchcraft or whatever. But I call it being one and being in tune, because they will use they will use the birds, they will use nature, they will use people, they will use everything around you if your mind can facilitate, or your imagination can facilitate that. You get what I'm saying? Something just popped up on there. That's weird. Let me see what this say. Oh, it was a troll. He said, I bet you love to lick your man's butthole. Too bad I'm single. But I wouldn't do that anyways, because that's gross. But I'm just saying, I'm single, so. Too bad you like to lick your mom's butthole. Don't make me get petty, because I'll do it, because I'm bored now. Like, I done did all my readings. And one thing about me is when I get work, I handle my business, okay? I handle my fucking business. I had like 6 readings last night, and I stayed up all night long until like 7 a.m. until I got the motherfuckers done, because I wanted a fresh start. So if anybody booked today, all I had to do was what was booked today. You get what I'm saying? Then why does your breath smell like poop? How can you smell my breath through a screen? I might sit on here and troll with the troll. I don't know. Maybe. You better not get your ass up there, kitty. Fat kid. You need to set a good example for the little kitten. You just ate yellow. Oh, my trolls are coming in. Okay, my trolls are coming in. This might be a good one. You just ate yellow so. Well, that's on your dumb ass. Okay? Jessica Rabbit got his ass. Okay? Teach you what? Teach you how to Dougie. Teach you how to Dougie. That's what you want me to teach you? Or teach you how to communicate with spirit. Because I could do that. I can teach you how to communicate with spirit. I mean, I don't know if I've mastered my Dougie per se. But I'm just saying. You said they some weird people. They definitely are weird people. But I don't give a fuck. Because it's 2026, okay? It's 2026 and ain't nothing finna stop me. Nothing, okay? I figure I've already won in life. Because I've healed. And I mean, like, I've healed as far as, like, me being able to function and move forward. I didn't lose my mind. The shit that I went through and all the stuff that I experienced. Like, I feel like I came out on the top. So I have something to celebrate. So they can just be miserable in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's your max bench press? I don't bench press. I don't do any of that. People are stupid, y'all. They're going to be stupid. I'm going to let them be stupid, though, because I don't give a fuck. And I got the next 3 days off. Today's Sunday, right? Today is Sunday, right? I got 3 days off of work. Shit. I'm finna hustle. That's what I'm finna do. Hustle and flow. Okay? That's what I'm finna do. Okay? I'm doing hair back again. Making money. You know? Tell your mama to stop smoking. Matter of fact, I should roll one up and just chill with my tribe for a little bit. My cousins for a little bit. And we can have some conversation because I don't mind. I mean, I ain't doing anything. I was hella busy though last night. And I had went to work. So that shit was kind of like rough. Right. Tell your mama to. Right. No, I ain't never been pepper sprayed. I've never put myself in a situation to where I would need to be pepper sprayed. I'm a pretty peaceful person and I stay to myself. So I ain't never been pepper sprayed. What do you think that's doing? You're more annoyed by me smoking. I think that I'm getting to you more than you're getting to me because I'm just existing and in my own house. You can't smell the smoke or nothing. I'm inhaling it. It's not going to affect you. And you keep telling me to stop smoking. I'm about to roll something up since you want to talk shit. Okay? One of these King Palms. Every now and then I like to treat myself. You know? It said, I need to book another reading. It's been too long. Okay, I'm down. Wait a minute. Did you just follow me on Facebook? You a dark-skinned dude with some little dreads? Because I definitely, like, look at everybody's profile before I accept their friend request on Facebook because that's a weird-ass platform over there. But I think you just follow me on Facebook. If I'm not mistaken, I think you just follow me on Facebook. You said it's in the air. You said, what kind of weird-ass trolls are these? I don't know. They are weirdos. I see, though, it seemed like my connection is, like, a little weird. I don't like that. My connection is definitely weird. What are my top 3 chicken wing flavors? I like plain chicken wings. Barbecue and habanero. What is that shit called? Mango habanero. Those are my favorite. You thought I was gonna say lemon fucking pepper, didn't you, motherfucker? You did, okay? I thought you thought I was gonna say lemon pepper. But I like mango habanero. You said I've been coming across weird ones all day. I ain't even been online all day. I slept for like 5 hours, got up, hurried up, had to grab some green, had to clean up, had to do this hair, had to shower. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't been online all day. I was looking at some shit on Facebook. I'm now on Lemon 8. I don't really know how that platform works, but I'm just posting my videos, all my Alicia Smiley videos over there. So follow me over there too. But I feel real good. How's y'all year been so far? This is the human year, but we're only 4 days in. But I do feel like a lot of positive things. A lot of positive things. For the chosen ones, that is. For the ones that are divine, the ones that have a connection. Said you've been on TikTok. You know, for some reason, I don't really be on TikTok like that. I mean, and it's probably a better platform to just scroll on than Facebook. But I don't really be on TikTok like that. I was trying to separate the two, but I feel like the only way that the people on TikTok are going to get to know me is if I bring my spiritual shit over there too, because that's who I truly am. You know what I'm saying? I try to make it just like separate the two, but this is who Alicia Smiley is. Okay, a magical motherfucker. That's who I am. Okay. So the people over there are just going to have to accept it. So I started posting like a few of my little spiritual content videos over there. And it's just really my tribe that are liking them, not the people that are there for the Alicia Smiley shit, but it's cool. You said slow but calm. That's good. We're gonna keep that. We're gonna keep that pace all 2026. Slow but calm. That's what we're gonna do. Said TikTok got some devils over there fighting. All right, over there, nothing but fighting and drama. What you talking about in the spiritual community or something, or just in general? Because you know I don't fuck with spiritual communities. I fuck with Truth Gang. I feel like this is a spiritual community of a sense, but we are truthful. We are raw and uncut. We don't go against each other and be jealous of each other's gifts. We try to nurture each other's gifts. We try to support each other, encourage each other. So this is a spiritual community, but the only reason why it is the way that it is because you guys and I have created this environment where it can be that way. Because we're not standing for no shit in Truth Gang. We're not going to have this underhanded fucking black magic Harry Potter shit over here. You know what I'm saying? Unless somebody it ain't gonna be underhanded if somebody trying to fuck with us. That's not gonna be underhanded. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, if that's what they fighting over there, you know. You said it's been interesting. TikTok keeps you entertained. Yeah. I might have to spend a day or two over there. I have some concepts for some TikTok videos. Like I might have to break down my kidnapping videos and like literally break down each person like this, like how I did it in the first video. Like this is Edward Wilson, and then just like really go through, you know, every person and how they played a role in my kidnapping and what role they played in my life and all other shit. I might have to do that and then be asking them why haven't the fuck we found them. Why are they not in jail? Somebody needs to be calling the fucking, what is it called? The district attorney in motherfucking St. Louis and motherfucking Atlanta, Georgia and everywhere to cause a motherfucking ruckus so they cannot cover up my case. They ain't gonna be able to do that, but I'm just saying. I have to strategize when it comes to social media. Social media is hard. It's easy to watch the shit, but to like put content into the shit, that ain't no easy job. Okay? It's not. It can be a little annoying. That's why I prefer going live because it's real easy just to go live. But if you're like really doing it, man, you're gonna be busy all the fucking time doing little shit to make a fucking video, you know? You said just could refresh your algorithm on TikTok so you can see something new. Okay. So all over the app, it's like one big dark cloud over the app, and it turned dark as fuck. Yeah. I don't really do social media. I really don't. I'm a real private person. I like to stay to myself. I like my quiet time. I like to just sit and chill and be by myself. Not really a social media person, but I'm here, so I work with it. I mean, you know. But I miss the good old days, like the 80s and the 90s and shit, where you could just go outside and be with your friends and shit and just chill. And then, like, you know, people could come over your house. Like, it's weird now. Like, it's weird now, you guys. Like, people could literally just come over your house and stay all day, and, you know, y'all would eat lunch, or you can go over their house and they gonna eat lunch with y'all or dinner with y'all or whatever. Y'all gonna spend a whole day together. It's gonna be fun. Like, y'all gonna do stuff. And nowadays, like, you can't just pop up I don't want nobody popping up at my house or whatever, but it's just, I'm just saying how different it is than when I grew up, you know? And it was like, I don't know, a more sense of a community or a togetherness with your neighbors and the people in your community. Like, you go outside, even if you live like kind of like in the county, you gonna know your neighbors and shit. You know what I'm saying? They would have cookouts and you would have cookouts and everybody would just hang out. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not how it is nowadays. You gotta be careful. Love ain't even the same as how it is nowadays. Like now, everybody like wants to play games and shit. You know what I'm saying? But back in the day, like you could try to find some like a genuine person, but nowadays it's even hard to find that. And friends and everything, it's weird. It's weird. Like you just hear more and more weird shit about like friend groups and you know families and neighbors and just weirdos. You know. So right, take me back to the 90s. Yeah. I be holding on to my childhood. One way to connect to the spirit is to keep your imagination and keep your inner child alive. All right, I got me rolled up a nice. I like these king palms. They're like palm leaves or whatever. I do like them. I don't know. It make me feel like I'm big boss in it or some shit. But I don't always smoke them because they're expensive to buy. But every now and then, like I said, I treat myself to a nice little different kind of wrap or something. You said the days before social media were so much easier, so much simpler. I need some Vaseline, girl. My lips is dry. I said, girl, whoever watching. I know it's some girls on her, but yeah. Sis, bro, I need some Vaseline because my lips is dry. Is a motherfucker. I need to order this fucking cap stuff. Where's this fucking lip stuff? I need some lip stuff. Okay. I didn't find no Vaseline, but I found some chapstick. Okay. You said they smoke so smooth too. They do. I love it. I love it. I love it. I gotta just put a little bit of this on here, y'all, because I'm a little dry. But yeah. I'm enjoying my year, okay? And I feel good. And I just feel like I said, good things are coming. We're not finna let nobody hold us down or none of that shit. And I'm not finna be sitting up here. It's 9:09, so I'm not finna be sitting up here sad. Nobody should be sitting up here sad about shit. Okay? In 2026. Don't be sad about shit in 2026. Okay? Everything that happened in your past, everything that you went through was to get you to this point. Okay? That's what it was. And you should be proud of yourself because I'm fucking proud of myself. I survived, man. I fucking survived. And ain't nobody finna take that shit from me. Not the fucking family of Alicia Smiley, not the motherfucking kidnapper. Ain't nobody finna take that shit from me. And I'm contented within myself. And that's a big ass accomplishment because I should be crazy, insane, or a prostitute, or on crack or some shit because of the things that I've experienced and the trauma that I've experienced. And I'm still loving. And I'm still kind. I'm still happy inside. I haven't lost my inner child. You get what I'm saying? And somebody needs to like look at that shit, like not me, but just look at yourself in the way that I'm looking at myself. You need to do that shit because you did some shit now. Even if nobody gave you accolades for the shit, you did some shit. Okay? You came into the new year sad. Why? What's wrong? Don't be doing that. Even though that's not our real new year, because we know as spiritual people that the new year is really when the flowers are new, when the leaves are new, when the sun starts to bring back the grass, when the grass is new. That's when the new year is. That's the natural new year. That's why everything becomes new at that time. You get what I'm saying? But in this human new year, it's still a ritual. So you do need to be careful. It's this little black badass little cat. Little kid. And she just gonna sit on this altar like she is not playing about this altar. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna remember what I was talking about. Get your ass out of there. She's trying to drink this altar water, and I usually let them drink it, but I just poured it, so you cannot drink it immediately. I'm gonna put this over it. Like, let the spirits get that water, girl. Shit. You got water. Go in the kitchen. Go in the room. Go get some water. They just like that altar water. But anyways, it's still a ritual. So how you bring that in is how the fuck, they say you're going to spend your shit. So I spent my motherfucking new year working. Okay, because that's how I want to spend my 2026, working hard. I don't want to be sad. I don't want to be depressed. I don't want to be crying. I want to be making this motherfucking money and getting this damn justice. That's what I want to be doing for 2026. So it's still early, so you can turn it around. Okay? We said Kat is talking to her ancestors. She over there stealing the offerings. Okay? I had put some of that rain tequila in the glass and they thought I was water. They didn't drink it. Of course, they sniffed it because they cats. But when they went over there, I was like, that's what your ass get. They was sniff, liquor kind of got that smell get up in your nostrils. They was all like, bouncing back from that shit. Yeah, get your ass off that altar. That ain't no water. Okay? I said, Jessica, I felt it. So I'm just tired. My soul is tired and I'm running out of fight. Girl, stop it. Do you know how fucking strong you are? Don't play with me, girl. Do you know how fucking strong you are? Okay? Ain't no such thing as giving up. There's no fucking such thing as fucking giving up. There just isn't. Especially when you're a chosen one. You're going to get to those points or whatever, but there's no such thing as actually fucking doing it. I've said so many times, fuck this spirit. I don't want to do this shit no more. I don't want to do this. Fuck this, fuck this, fuck this. You can say that shit all day. But as long as you never actually give up, you're good. You're not going to be able to give up because your soul ain't going to let you give up. That fight is going to keep you holding on. Okay? I've been through some shit now. And I ain't gonna lie to you, when it comes to shit like that, you really have to have peace that surpasses understanding. No, I'm not a fucking Christian, but there are some gems in that Bible. You have to have peace that surpasses understanding because you know that this is a fucking matrix. This is a matrix. So everything that's happening around you, it don't mean shit. It's really the unseen world that means something. Okay, now they can reflect, some things that are in the unseen can reflect in the seen world, but you know that what you see around you isn't real. None of this shit real. None of this shit is fucking real. You get what I'm saying? So that all that happiness and joy and all that shit, it got to come from in here. It has to come from in here because you're not going to find it anywhere else. So that means when the world is falling down around you, you still got to have that joy. Okay? You still have to have the joy. When everything is fucking falling down around you, you still got to hold on. If I can't fucking give up in my situation, you can't give the fuck up. Okay? I'm going to have to come get you, girl, and say, get your ass up. Okay, if I can't give the fuck up in my situation, you can't give up. We truth gang. We don't give the fuck up. Okay, we show motherfuckers. That's what we do. We show motherfuckers. That is what we do in truth gang. Okay. I got your back. I got your back, sis. He said, I'm shaking that shit off. Shake that shit off. That's what I decided. It is a choice. I'm trying to tell you, it's a fucking choice. I had to choose to push past the trauma that I'm experiencing at this current moment of what happened to me with these fucking people in my childhood. You get what I'm saying? I had to literally say to myself, that's why I was off the internet for a while, because I was saying to myself, okay, bitch, you got to re-strategize because this shit is not doing nothing but fucking making you sad. You're crying all fucking day. You're not getting shit done because you're turning into depression and shit because these people hurt you. Are you going to let these people get you down? Not saying that that's what your situation is, but whatever the situation is, are you going to let it get you down? Do you really want to be sad all the time? Or life is short? Or do you just want to fucking be happy? This is how I'm able to say I don't give a fuck about having a relationship with my blood family. I don't give a fuck about, because I just want to be fucking happy. I've been through too much fucking shit. I'm not finna sit here and be sad about that shit neither. I don't give a fuck. As long as I'm okay and I'm happy inside, that's all that fucking matters, man. Now you want to cuddle with me after you're being all bad. Say hi, Abby. You say hi to the people. No, you get it in my camera. I'm going to show you to the people because you're cute. Say hi. Okay. I'm going to leave you alone. Okay. It's going to run. All right. There we go. Truth gang. Okay. You said that's exactly what's going on. You just got to fucking choose to be happy regardless. And how I do it, like, I heal myself from all this trauma. Like, for real. Like I said, I do be sad some days. Some days it creep up on me. I cry about it, but I don't stop myself. I let myself feel. I allow myself to feel, and then I move the fuck on from that feeling. But I just really just, feel like all you got to do is just keep fucking pushing. See? Okay? You just got to keep fucking pushing, man. Choose it. All right? I'm not going to be sad. I'm going to be happy. Because you control your reality. And when you're in a low vibration, that's when they can get you. I'm finna put this cat in that room because she didn't got in my closet. Abby. She's just doing everything since the start of this live. If you go back and watch the beginning of this live, I was sitting right here at first, and then I had to hop up before I could even get my little spew out and get this cat because she keep doing everything. Now she in the closet fucking with it, and I don't like cats laying on my clean clothes and shit. 2 cats just came out of the closet. I didn't even know the other one was in there, but they're out now. Okay? But don't worry, man. Don't worry about shit. I feel like it's gonna be a year of ease, man. And I also, you know what I also like find works? Being by yourself, because you don't have everybody else's energy around you. I know people get sad when they by themselves, but it's so much easier when you're by yourself. Okay? You don't have other people to fuck around you, and then you're not feeling their energy, so then you can sit with your own energy, and you'll be able to tell what is your own energy and what's not your energy. Sometimes when I'm around people, I get sad, and it ain't even my fucking energy. You get what I'm saying? It's just because they walking around with a stank ass motherfucking attitude, or they fucked up about something inside that I can feel the energy coming off of them, and it's rubbing me the wrong way. So it's easier to just kind of be by yourself if you can. You know what I'm saying? Be by yourself when you're chosen. Just be by yourself. That way you can deal with your energies. You'll start mastering your energies. You won't be sad about nothing for too long. I won't be sad about shit longer than 3 days. Like, in 3 days, it's too long. Okay? 3 days is too long. Like, just typical shit. Like, I'm still sad about my childhood, but I'm just saying, like, typical shit. Like, if it's something like that, I'll time myself, like, 3 days. You got 3 days to be mad about this shit, because you need to process your emotions. You need to process what you're dealing with, what you're going through, and then it's time to move the fuck on. By that 3rd day, you need to be saging, taking a spiritual bath, cleansing that shit up off you, washing your hair, whatever you got to do to get shit off you. You know? It says it's easier to hear spirit by myself. Exactly. Me too. That's why I stay solo, because I don't need nobody energy trying to interfere with what my spirit guides are telling me. And that's exactly what people do. They do that shit. And you can't even really share with them unless they're on your level. You can't even really share with them what the spirit is telling you. So you can't even really tell them shit. You just all alone in a room full of people. You get what I'm saying? Because you can't tell them people shit. They're going to tell you, oh, that's wrong. That's the devil, whatever it is. Somebody did call me a witch today, though. The dude who heard it, he was like, are you a witch? And I'm like, no. But he asked me that. He was like, I'm not saying you're a bad witch. He's like, there's good bitches, but he's good bitches. Good witches, not bitches. There's good witches or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, well, I'm a healer. I don't like that word for some reason. But Bobby Hemmett has said, Master Teacher Bobby Hemmett has said, that the word witch was just derived from the word bitch, which was black woman, like the black powerful woman. Bitch. Just witch, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's what he said. But I ain't no motherfucking witch. I never have been no witch. But he was doing it in a good way. He was like, no, I think you were a good witch. There's good witches. I'm like, no, I'm not a witch at all. I'm a fucking healer. That's what I am. You know what I'm saying? But he understood that shit because dude was Haitian. The dude who I was doing, he was Haitian. So he was scared. That is smooth though, because that was the first time I coughed, and we're like halfway done with it. But anyways, I have some rain in my cup. That's what I got. So tomorrow I'm gonna have a movie day, and I'm gonna do readings in between. So if y'all want to book, y'all can book me or whatever. But I'm gonna do readings in between. It's not a phone call reading if it's a New Year's thing. That's not a phone call reading. All right, I'm done with that. I want y'all. The only reason I'm smoking these is because I cannot smoke cigarettes while I'm AIDS. Okay, I don't want y'all to be like, damn, this bitch used to smoke cigarettes, now she's smoking these. My landlord will not let me smoke cigarettes in this house. He won't let me do it. But he don't be saying nothing about this. You know what I'm saying? Or the weed. He said nothing about the weed or nothing about this. But if I spark a cigarette, he's gonna smell it through the fucking, I don't know. He got spiritual gifts or some shit. He gonna smell it. So I don't want y'all to think, oh, this bitch, now she's smoking blacks. No, I don't have a choice. Because what the fuck is my smoke? A vape is just chemicals. Because I was like, okay, I should do a vape. And I was doing a vape. Because on this video, on this channel, you'll see me doing a vape, right? So I should just do a vape. But that's a bunch of unknown chemicals. At least I know the fuck. I can look the shit up and what the fuck this shit is. And it's not good for you all the time. Like, it's tobacco. But that's also, this is also, I should do a spiritual uses of this. Because tobacco was a very powerful spiritual tool. That don't mean you gotta smoke it, though. I smoke it. But I'm just saying, it is a very powerful spiritual tool. Yeah, I'm about to get you. She's so bad, y'all. She's so cute, though. Excuse me. That's how she get away with it. I done fell in love with this cat, y'all. This is not my little kitty. And I was kind of mad when she got that cat and brought that cat here because she wasn't doing what she had to do because she working overnights. How you gonna bring home a newborn baby that gotta be bottle fed? I know it's a kitten, but I was on her ass. I didn't give a fuck that it was 4 a.m. and you just got off work and you sleepy. You got a baby. Get up and feed this kitten. Kitten yelling and shit. Like, no, hell no. And I said, I know you ain't ready for no kids at all. You got this kitten in here howling and shit for a bottle. But I love this little kitten now. I can't, you know. I love it. Obsidian. She's so bad though. She's just so cute and it just kind of makes up for it. Get your ass down. She's not listening. That's what I'm saying. Like, she just, when I'm hitting her with the water, she just like, I still want to be on this altar. I'm still going to be on the altar. I don't want her to drink their water or mess with stuff. Because, like, it's a candle lit over there and all that stuff, you know. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm getting grays in there. You see my grays? Ooh, Lord. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, somebody told me they thought I was 30. And I was like, oh, okay, thank you. But I'm just saying, like, oh my God, look at that. I did not have no gray in my hair, though, before I found out I was Delicious Smiley. And y'all can attest to that. Like, my shit turned gray instantly. Like, I was so fucked up inside. Like, that shit aged me. It stressed me the fuck out, man. But I had no gray in my hair before I found out I was Delicious Smiley. And look at this shit. Boom. Like, they're all up in there. I need pain and suffering. I need pain and suffering because I can't get my youth back, bitch. Okay, so I need pain and suffering from these motherfuckers. Because my hair turned gray. I'm for real. You said take more zinc and copper. I do be taking, well, I don't really take vitamins, but I do like have like vitamins that I do take every now and then. But it's not like, okay, I'm going to leave her alone. Because y'all saying she dealing with her ancestors or whatever. I'm gonna leave her alone. And sometimes, like, my spirits will be telling me to let the cat have the altar water. Sometimes they say just leave him alone or whatever. But there's other stuff up there that I don't want her fucking with. Like, it's a glass of wine right there, too. And there's no cover on that. And that is hot. Like, I gotta get her. Because a candle was just burning. Get your ass off that altar. Come on, you finna go in the room because you're doing too much. And you interrupted my live. All right, Sheila, you finna be the babysitter since you ran in here for her. All right, that solved that problem. I just put her in my daughter's room because that's where she belongs. Okay. If the cats drink it, you know, the water's good enough for the ancestors. I know, but I like to get, like, I want to see, like, the bubbles and stuff in the water before they, like, stick their tongues in it and get fur in it or a whisker in it. You know what I'm saying? I be wanting to see that. I just poured that water, and they got water all over the house. They got it in the room. They got food and water in the room, and there's food and water in the kitchen. So it's like in 3 areas they can get some stuff. You know what I'm saying? But they love this altar water. And I be having to defend the altar from the kittens because now there's 3 fucking cats here. And so your cat drinks the water all the time. I don't like it when I'm just like when I'm trying to serve my ancestors. I don't like it because that's not for them. They got water. What the fuck are you drinking that water for? I feel like maybe it tastes better to them though. Maybe the altar water tastes better after the ancestors touch it or whatever. And cats they're definitely spiritually connected. And I think that's another reason why I fell in love with this little cat, this little black cat. My daughter done bought in here. She's so cute. So bad. But she's so cute. And like when she gets sleepy, like she just come up to me and she just be like, she'll curl up in a ball, like all up on me and shit like that. And I'll be like, oh, this little girl loves me. She loves me so much. I love her, y'all. But that's enough of that. All right, so I don't know if y'all gonna see me for the next couple of days. That's why I wanted to check in because I got more content coming out. I'm working on the next episode of Beings from Beyond. It's going to be Santissima Muerte. Because a lot of y'all don't understand who she is. And don't worry. I'm finna break her down. I went to work and this girl was like, I like your thing or whatever. And I was like, the Santissima Muerte. She said, I know. She said, I'm Hispanic. I said, well, she my mama. She said, okay. And then she was just looking at me like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. She was like, how's she your mama? But if she really was Santa Muerte and she Hispanic, then she know that Santa Muerte don't give a fuck what color is going to die. So like you can have a relationship with her. And when she came into my life, I kind of felt like they were already trying to kill me. She actually saved my life. That's why I love her and I wear her. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause she actually saved my life. But when she came into my life, I figured, you know, they're trying to kill me any fucking way. So I might as well make friends with the death deity. I might as well fucking make friends. We might as well just sit down, have a drink, and conversate, because if they gonna kill me, they gonna kill me. But she said, I'm not gonna let them kill you, and she ain't let them kill me. So I need to break her down so y'all can understand. She love everybody. You can be white, black, purple, blue. She just presents herself as a Mexican or Aztec. That's it. But she love everybody. And she can give you life. She's over her like pregnancies and all that other shit too. You said, that's my Bookies. I love her smile, girl. Me too. She be cheese. And I had took some, when she first changed to the red robe, I had took pictures of her. And I'm telling you, every picture looked different. I usually post them, but for some reason I just kept them. But I usually post when I dress her up and then take pictures of her, because she do be cheesing, girl. And I did get the okay to do the group, the money pot, the prosperity pot. I did get the okay to do it, but I can't do it right now because I got a lot of stuff to do. It's not going to be until I got to do one thing at a time. So I got to wrap up this New Year's special on the 9th. I got to still make the episode of Beings from Beyond before we can even get to a group prosperity pot. So, but we're going to do it though, because they said we could do it. And we're going to make offerings and shit, you know? So that's a troll. Hayo Coochie. That's funny. Why is people talking about that coochie in this comment section? What the fuck? Y'all trolls is sick with it, boy. Y'all is sick with it. Oh, she fuck with leg, but hold on, let me read this inappropriate message that got blocked, because I can still see him if I push the button, so I just need to. Oh, this person's a pervert. Anyways, we'll hide that person. Okay, thank you, moderator. You said, sis, they ridiculous, right? What is they on? Like, what the fuck? Some of them, like, y'all can't see. The moderator can see it and I can see it, but YouTube is automatically blocking what these people are saying, okay? But I can still see it if I click on it and then push, okay, let me view it or whatever. Yeah, okay, this is what we're gonna do. Okay. You're a fucking weirdo. Let me, there we go. Cause you weird as fuck. Okay, anyways. You said, so can I move her closer to Legba? I feel like they would get along. They do get along very much. Legba calls her mother. Okay, that's what he called her in front of me. That's who he told me she was to him. So I don't question that shit. And a human can tell you whatever the fuck they want to tell you. This is what the spirit told me. And she outranks Legba. Okay, she does outrank him. So that's something that you would need to know. But he's not particularly close to her in my house. They're probably like 15 to 20 feet away from each other. But that's because he prefers being by a door or a window. You get what I'm saying? So I set them up where they need to be in the placements of my house. So if you have Legba, whether you have like Americanized Legba, which is like you're gonna have an altar, or you just got a Legba head, a Ishu head with the cowrie shells and shit. If you got that, that's gonna be by a door or a window. If you have an altar because you're Americanized or whatever, you get what I'm saying? Then that shit, if it's Legba, it needs to be by a door. Unless you're gonna move her by the door, but I would not move him away from the door to put him with her, because that's like a portal for him. You get what I'm saying? So I wouldn't move him from the door, but they can be next to each other. They don't have a problem with each other. Said Legba and Santa Muerte, yeah. They don't have a problem with each other. She also likes Baron Sambi, and she likes Ogun. She likes Ogun. The only issue that I've ever heard, there's only a few. So she didn't like, okay, so she doesn't fuck with, and I'm going to just say this one time, okay, she don't fuck with the Baphomet. I don't fuck with the Baphomet either, but she don't fuck with him. And she doesn't fuck with Urzuli Freda, that I understand. That's the only two spirits that I've ever had an issue with her being next to. But she like Azuli Dantor though. She does like Azuli Dantor. So if you got that in your spiritual court, then you can do that. Like she don't have a problem with Azuli Dantor, but she do have a problem with Azuli Freda. I don't know why. Okay, that's between her and her. Said, but she in my room. I think I'm finna put her by my fireplace. Put her wherever you feel like she wants to be. That's what I do. Like she's gonna let you know if she doesn't like the spot that you have her in. That's probably why you feel like you need to move her. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna let you know, like, I don't like this spot. You'll feel it. But that's the thing about Santa Muerte though, is some people call her La Santísima Muerte, the Holy Angel of Death. Okay. That's what that translates to from Spanish. Some people call her Mi Santísima Muerte. I prefer Mi Santísima Muerte because with her, it's a personal relationship. It's a personal relationship with every individual. So, like, no human could really fucking tell you about your Santissima because you're going to have your own death. You get what I'm saying? So nobody can tell you, but you won't die dealing with her. I don't want you to be afraid of that because, like I said, she also is the deity of life. I'm going to break it down when she her episode of Beings from Beyond. But she has so many robes, so that's why I need to get started. So I probably will have a movie day. Maybe, I don't know. Because it takes so fucking long to make a video, y'all. For real. I could probably so I can have my movie day and I could write the script, start writing my script tomorrow. But not record or do anything. But just write the script so I can read it for the voiceover. So what about Metcalfu, fine ass in my house too, girl? I was just talking about him, so he must be around too. Because I was talking about him. See, you didn't know that either, so that's how I know that's a sign for me, right? You just brought up Metcalfu. She don't have a problem with him. She's never had a problem with him. That's the face of Legba. She had no problem with no. I have the Holy Child of Atosha here. Now he's not close to her either. He's also by a door because that's just Legba, which is just baby Jesus. Hey, Rue. Okay. And that's like a white looking deity. She had no problem with him. She's gonna let you know what deity she have a problem with, but she does not like the one with the B. I don't want to keep saying his name because when you say their name a certain amount of times and they like show up, like Beetlejuice. You know what I'm saying? Then they show up. So I already said it twice. I ain't gonna say it again. But the dude with the B name, right? She don't fuck with him for some reason. I don't know. Well, I don't fuck with him either, and I never wanted to fuck with him. But from what I understand, he's supposed to be like a angel of illumination or something like that, but like where he illuminates shit or something in the occult type terms or whatever. But I don't deal with that spirit, so I don't know. Okay. Is I have Metcalfu by my fireplace. I'm gonna move him to my bedroom, girl. Are we moving him to your bedroom? I don't know. He's the young violent version of he's the YN. Metcalfu is the YN Legba. Just like Ishu or the Holy Child of Atosha would be like baby him. Ilegwa, not Ishu, Ilegwa. Ishu is another face of Legwa, but Ilegwa is the childlike form. So my Ilegwa is Alicia Smiley. Because remember, you have all of these different faces in you when people like tame your demons and shit like that. They all live inside of you anyways. That's why they can't really possess you. Like, I don't want to break this down too, but I might. Where they live in your body parts, like the orishas and stuff, they already exist in your body parts. Like Papa Legba lives in your kidney and in your bladder and shit. You get what I'm saying? I can break that shit down too. But he said, yes, girl, he's so sweet to me. He be laughing at me sometimes because he be trying to show me stuff, and I don't always get it the first go around. You know what I'm saying? Like spiritual shit. Because I understand how to use your own power and shit like that. So sometimes he laughs at me. But it do be funny. You know what I'm saying? He said, y'all too funny. Yeah, I don't really like spirits in close proximity to me like that. Like, I know I have like a spirit husband, which is the energy of like King Solomon, but we know that King Solomon was just an energy. It wasn't like he didn't really exist. You know what I'm saying? But it was like just an energy. right? Of that. And that's why I can deal with these type of spirits and angels and demons and all other shit because of who I was in my past life. So I understand it, but I don't be wanting him nowhere near me because I'm in this human form. And no, I mean, he could be near me, but like not all up in my bedroom. The fuck? You know? I don't know. It's up to you though. Whatever boundaries you set with your spirits, that's fine. Cause I don't play that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll be scared because bitches be out here doing some shit now. They be doing weird shit with spirits, and I don't do that shit. Okay. But I set boundaries with them, you know. But they can see whatever you're doing, so it really don't matter. Like if you was like to have a nigga over or something like that, they can see you doing it. And everything. They see you when you're in the shower, your ass is naked. They see all that shit, so it really don't matter. But you still should set some boundaries. So I love me some Metcalf food. He showed up in my home because of my daughter. You say, oh my God. Okay, he will protect his. I know that. So even if it's a child, like, so your child might be from, and I ain't trying to scare you, they might have underworld energy or whatever. Like they may be from the underworld or they have underworld energy, you know? And that's why he would be there around your child. Because they definitely protect their own. They protected me, girl. And people consider the spirits that are around me demons, but that's because they don't know nothing about them. That's why we're making the episodes of Beings from Beyond so we can break this shit down so people can get a higher understanding. Because they're not fucking demons. They're not. Well, Metcalfu. I don't think he's a demon, but the gate that he's over is like a lower level of the underworld because he's a gatekeeper just like Papa Legba, right? All faces of Papa Legba are gatekeepers, right? But Metcalfu is a gatekeeper of like the lower level of the underworlds. So it's like the underworld, right? And then there's like another level underneath that, okay? And Metcalfu is the gatekeeper between that and that. Just like Papa Legba is the gatekeeper up here between the earth realm, so this the earth realm, and then the spirit realm, which is like, you know, the underworld, whatever. So that's why he'd be limping, right? But Metcalfu is the gatekeeper of down there. So I guess that would, some people would consider that probably hell or whatever. I don't know, you know? So, Justice for Alicia Smiley, 2026. I'm sorry. Hey, Miss Pam. And Justice for Tavis Sutton, 2026. Hello. You say he's just doing his job, but he can get nasty if you come at him wrong. Yeah, I think so. I mean, to certain people. Like, I've never been tricked by Papa Legba. They say he a trickster spirit, but I ain't never been tricked by him. Never. Not once. Even if I ask him for proof, he will physically provide proof. So, I mean, I've never been tricked by him. I feel like he's a teacher and not a trickster. To me, like he's a teacher to the chosen ones or the people that he's assigned to or whatever, his people. He's a teacher to them and he tests you. So he's going to test you. And then if you pass your test, then he opened up certain roads and doors for you throughout your life. If you fail your test, then these doors will remain closed. And that's the truth. He's not no trickster spirit. I mean, to people that be fucking with him, like you got people that'll summons him for no fucking reason or just be disturbing him, always calling on him or pulling on his energy and he don't fuck with them, then they're going to get tricked. But if this is your ancestor, your elemental ancestor or something like that, then you're good. He's not going to trick you. He's going to test you though. You know? She said, hey, Miss Pam. You said he just doing, I already read that. He said he showed up to protect the shit out of her and told me that's his child. Ashe. So it's all about your attention and heart with him. You got to have a pure heart. I feel that with Legbo, you definitely do. Because if you don't, he still probably will fuck with you, but you're going to get tricked. You know? I would rather tell Papa Legbo that I just really just want a gazillion dollars to like, if I was like a man or something, because that's how I would come at him like, hey man, you would probably get further with him with just saying like, I just want a gazillion dollars and fuck bitches all day and have everything that I want. Can you help me? Versus going to him and saying, I really want a lot of money so I can help the homeless, so I can change the world, so I can do this and I can do this. And then when you get the money, he give you the money, then you go get a lot of money and have a lot of bitches and shit. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it'd be better for you to just come to him with that exact thing that your intention. So you're right. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that exact thing that you're really trying to do, you'll probably get better results with that versus lying and saying, oh, I want to do good. I want to do this. I want to do that. And that ain't really what you want to do. Then you're going to get tricked. So I would just be honest and be like, you know what? I just want to get high all day and whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what people be wanting. So like it would just be showing up. We be playing games together. I will pull cards with Legba, but I don't feel comfortable rolling dice with him for some reason. I don't know why that is. And I flip coins with him. But I don't know why I don't feel comfortable with rolling dice with him. But I don't. So I just don't roll dice, and I don't buy him dice. I gotta make an offering to him too. Like, he asked me for an offer, and I gotta get it. I'm gonna get it too. But I gotta take care of my laundry first. I gotta do laundry. And then I'm gonna get it because I'm gonna take care of my needs, my basic needs first. I mean, I know my ancestors, the angels, and guides are the reason why I'm able to take care of my basic needs, but he see what I got and what I need to do for myself so that I can be okay. And then I'm gonna buy what he want me to buy. You know? You say, like, but whooped my ass at Candyland the other night. I want a rematch. Girl, what the hell type of games y'all be playing? When you play games with them, like, real life shit could be happening. That's why I don't really too much. Like I said, I'll pull cards with him because that's just a communication. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he wants to deliver a message or he want to say something or he want to show me something or whatever, I'll pull cards because he like playing cards because he does like to play games, you know? And then I'll flip the coins. I bought him a coin that say yes or no on it or whatever, you know? And I'll do that. But playing games with him, and then also like lottery because he does like to gamble. So like, you know what I'm saying? You can play those type of games with him too, like the lottery games, or like buy lottery tickets or something, or ask him to bless your lottery tickets and shit like that. But I don't be playing like Candyland with his ass or Uno. Like, what the fuck? Can't be doing that. I don't know how that will work. But I play like the numbers with him. Play the numbers. He like numbers. I feel like the black be taking my head down. But I've been out here like an hour, y'all. And it ain't like I'm gonna be doing anything else, but I don't want to deliver no message because I was up all night delivering messages. And I didn't get no more today, so that's cool. Because I needed to rest anyways. So you be playing board games and talking to, what is it? Talking like the grandfather to you. However you commune with your spirits is how you commune with your spirits. I mean, I sat down and I'm not saying that ain't happened because I sat down and made a meal with him and talked to him. I told y'all about that when I made him that sweet potato. I have to show y'all the recipe. Maybe I'll make another video because it's content. I just told y'all how to do it, but I never like made it, so I'll like actually get the stuff to make it. Maybe I'll order that shit with the cat treats because I was trying to figure out what I was gonna order with the cat treats to make a full cart so I can get a delivery. But he likes a certain little sweet potato, like a roasted sweet potato made a certain way with sunflower seeds, raisins, and syrup. And I made that for him. It was something else I made for him to go with it. And then sat down and ate with him. I got him some liquor and shit. And then I made him a plate. And then I made me a plate. And I sat down. It was a beautiful thing. It was a beautiful thing. That was me communing with my spirits. You know what I'm saying? And I was just telling him, I remember that day too. I was just telling him, like, thank you, like, for real, like, for like allowing me in your presence, for talking to me and everything, because he wasn't asking me for nothing. Because I did some research when he first came around me. Like, he showed up in my room, and then I did research, like, who the fuck is this person? You know what I'm saying? Like, this deity in my room, who the fuck is this, right? So I did some research, and they said he wanted offerings. So I went and tried to get him some offerings, and he would not take my offerings. He was like, I don't want nothing from you. And I was like, are you sure? And I'm like, he's like, no, I don't want nothing from you. Just like, I'm here. I'm going to work with you. I'm with you. Like, I don't need nothing. I'm finna teach you. You know what I'm saying? But I still try to offer him some stuff, but he ain't want it. And then that's how I knew, like, he really fucked with me. And I just give him what he want, whenever he want it, you know? You said, do you still do the live Q&As? I mean, you got a question, type it in the comment section. I answer it. I ain't doing shit right now, so I will definitely answer your question if you have one. I do still do them, but not as often because I've been going through life. But it's balancing out, though. It is balancing out. It is. The spirit has blessed me to not be in a situation, to like be okay. Like, that's all I be giving a fuck about, is that I'm okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm excited. I say I made pound cake for him. Yeah, he would tell you to chill on giving him stuff. I mean, if he don't want nothing from you, then yeah. And that's how you know, like, that you're probably bloodline related to him. If he doesn't want your offerings and he's like, I'm gonna help you regardless. Like, you don't need to give me anything. You good. I'm here for you. Then you'll know that you're really one of them. He taught me a lot. And I would even get sad when he would leave. He hasn't left me in a long time, but sometimes they go, and then you won't be by yourself, because of course there'll be another spirit will step in and begin to teach you. Like, another spirit will come and start teaching, you know what I'm saying? But I get mad if he leaves, because I'll be like, where the fuck you going? Like, what's going on? Like, where you at? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I know Santa Muerte leaves her statue sometimes too, and I can tell because her face will look different. It'll look empty. Like I told you, like her statue be changing, it'll look empty. And then I'll be like, okay, are you in there? And she'll be like, no, I'll be back. She'll say some shit like that. But yeah. That was it on my rain. Whew. I'm still drinking out the same bottle because that shit is nasty, y'all. It really is. And the shot just be poured like this much. And I mean, I got some cranberry juice. But I like cranberry juice, and I don't be wanting to mess no cranberry juice up with no liquor. Okay, like, no. That's my cranberry juice. I would like probably fight somebody over some cranberry juice, especially some cran apple or some cran cherry. Oh my God, cran cherry juice. It is so fucking good. That's all I be drinking, cranberry juice and water. And liquor. I said, she would have a blank face. I'd be like, what the fuck? You said, don't mess that juice up, right? Yeah, I don't like when they leave. They're only going like to do whatever it is they're going to go do. And if you call them, they'll come right back immediately. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if anything is going on, if they leave their statues or wherever they're at, whatever I'm holding the spirit in, whatever, you know what I'm saying? They just come back if I call them. But I be noticing when they're not in they dolls or their statues or whatever, I be noticing. Because their faces change. Where it just looks empty. You know what I'm saying? This thing don't want to stay lit. I'm gonna smoke the rest of this palm. It's a mini, isn't it? Yeah, it's a mini. So it ain't no big ass. It's just fat around, but it's not big. It's a mini though. And then I'm finna get off here, and I don't know what the hell I'm finna do. Probably finna just relax, man. I made me some beef stroganoff. I did so much shit in so little time. Like, for real. Before that hair appointment, I did so much shit in so little time. And I made that shit from scratch. I was that motherfucker chopping hella fast so I can hurry up and make the appointment and do everything I need to do right before that. And I'm probably finna eat off of that for a couple days because my daughter, she be eating at her job, which is fast food, and I don't really like that. She eat that shit. You said I feel like she be going to the bar without you or something, girl. She probably gonna go handle some business. When I was in Louisiana, I would take her with me to places and literally order a whole meal, a shot of tequila, and sit it right there, and then get up from the table and leave that shit there, like a whole meal untouched. But it's been touched by the spirit, but they don't know that. You know what I'm saying? So she probably did go to the bar. Get that shit popping. Nah, but when they leave, they be going to handle some business. They don't always tell me what they're going to go do. But they don't ever like leave because, like I said, they can hear you. They're connected to you. So if something happened and you just call their name, they coming. Your ancestors, angels, and guides are the same way too. So some of your ancestors don't leave. They be sitting there like Patrick Swayze on Ghost in a chair over there while you're just watching TV or you doing whatever you're doing around your house. Your grandma is sitting over there, right there, watching you. I said I'll be taking it to the coffee shop around the corner to read a good book. You need to do that with a purple robe. I'm gonna break her down. You need to do that with a purple robe because that's the one that likes the offerings of books and stuff. She like anything that's like knowledgeable that you use your brain with, or like magical, like wands, crystals, pendulums, crystal balls. Because she likes divination, a purple robe, and she likes books. That robe of her likes books. That's who is that? What is her name? Laninia. I gotta remember her name. It's not Azul. She comes with Laninia Azul because the blue and the purple robe is together. Said, okay, please do something on the purple robe. I'm gonna do something on all her robes. The next episode of Beings from Beyond. I'm gonna break down all her robes. She's the spirit that's different than the other spirits, right? Like the orishas and shit. The orishas, they can change faces. The Santa Muerte never had a body. She don't have a face, right? She's just a skull. So she changes clothes. Change clothes and go. She changes clothes. So it's not gonna be like Papa Legba becoming Ishu, becoming Saint Expedite, becoming the Holy Child of Atosha, becoming Alegua, becoming Metcalfu. Like that's one spirit with different faces. But Santa Muerte just changed robes. You know? You say, oh my goodness, I be wanting them to tell me they're around me. They do be telling you they're around you. You just got to pay attention. You heard how I said, I don't know if you was on her then, but you heard how I said, Sandman told me that he was around me through the white boy. Not trying to call him a white boy, but he is a white boy. Well, he's like a Portuguese boy or something. I don't know. He white. That's them people white, right? You know what I'm saying? But he told me that shit. And he said he wanted to be just like the wrestler Sandman, but he didn't want to have the alcoholism problems that Sandman had or whatever. And because I had bought that bottle of wine, I had put him in our New Year's advertisement and all that other stuff. That was him letting me know that he was there. That's him speaking to me. Now, I didn't hear him like I be hearing, like I tell y'all, I can hear my spirits where we having a conversation, like me and you having a conversation. I didn't hear him like that. He literally told me through that person. And that person didn't even know that the spirit was using his ass to let me know that they was with me. He was just telling me about his dreams and how he was 30 and how he's suffering from alcoholism. And he wanted to be just like his role model, Sandman, but he didn't want to have the alcohol problems that Sandman had. You know what I'm saying? So they do be talking to you. You just gotta pay attention. You gotta read the matrix. They can talk. They're gonna use your spiritual gifts. So if you have dreams, they're gonna come to you in your dreams. If you can hear them, they're gonna talk to you. If you can see them, they're gonna show themselves to you. Okay, it's all kinds of gifts. Like if you have clairgustance or claircognizance. Clairgustance is smell, I think. Claircognizance is like an inner knowing and shit like that. That also comes with like hearing them. So if you have the inner knowing, then you more than likely have the clairvoyance where you can like hear them, like tap into the spirit realm and shit, you know? Say, yeah, I pay attention, but I'll be looking for textbook verification, and I know it don't work like that. I just be saying it. I heard spirit verbally one time. I was like, wow. Okay, so textbook verification is just what a man wrote. You might as well just go with the Bible then. Shit. You need to have a personal relationship. That's why I told you Papa Legba called her mama. And as soon as I said that shit, I said, I don't give a fuck what somebody else tell you. I tell you what the fuck he told me. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's what I'm going to go with. Because if you read up on Papa Legba, they're going to say, oh, he's the devil. Oh, he's going to take your soul. Oh, he's the trickster. Oh, he's that. But he's never been any of those things to me. Never. Never. He saved my life. Him, all these energies in here, all my spirit team, my spiritual courts, all of them, they saved my life. You know? They gonna call all of them, everything, all of them demons, Santa Muerte, except the people in the Aztec community, which is just the Mexicans and shit. They know she ain't no demon. Some of them might be Christians, but the real ones know that ain't no demon. You know what I'm saying? But that on textbook, somebody might say that, but not even on textbook for her though. I'm gonna break that down too, because the Catholic Church only doesn't recognize her because she doesn't have a body. Like to become a saint or be recognized as a saint, they have to have like a proof that you were ever alive. Okay, like you have to have proof of being alive, right? So they won't the Catholic Church will not recognize her. But really, it's under like the thing of like kind of like Catholicism a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You said no, sis, I ain't going back. Well, then you need to trust in your spirit team and trust what they show you and what they tell you. Knowledge is infinite. That shit is already within you. Like for real, they're gonna tell you what you need to know. Now, I do love books. I love books, but I don't get knowledge from books. Even when I'm doing ritual works and shit like that, I don't be knowing what the fuck. The spirit come and tell me exactly what the fuck I need to know when I need to know it. Like beforehand, I don't have the knowledge to myself. Like I don't have it already existing in here. But when it's time for me to do the work, they'd be like, okay, you need to get this, this, and this, and this. Just like that offering list. I don't know what I did with it, but that offering little thing, how I wrote it down, I told y'all how I knew what we needed to get as a tribe when we were doing our last offering ceremony for them. It's because I sat down and I said, what do y'all want? And they said, we want tequila, we want the rum, we want the gold cloth, we want whatever the hell, the lemon cake, the lemons, all the stuff that they were asking for. That's how I got the information. I just talked to them. They talked to me. But anything that you get from a book is really pretty much going to be like whatever somebody else's experience was, or what they think, or what they thought. It came from their brain. Even the Bible. Okay? Because Jesus did not write that shit, and neither did God. It was humans that wrote that shit and said it was divinely inspired by God, and everybody believed it. That's basically what happened. Okay? But I have gotten knowledge from the spirit before, right? And then I've picked up a book, like because I do bookomancy. I've picked up a book, and then what the spirit told me that I heard them say or whatever they led me to was in the book. And then that would be confirmation. So that it'll work that way for me. But I don't seek the confirmation first. But I have heard spirit say something and then be reading the book, and then it's in the book. But that's how spirit be speaking. And I was like, okay, that's what the fuck I was doing. Like spirit boxes and shit like that. Not the ones that you talk to spirits with or whatever, but like how I like have a portable altar and shit. Like spirit box have existed for years. And I never read a book on spirit boxes or nothing like that. But when I first started out, I had all my spiritual shit in a box. Because some people live in places where they can't have an altar and shit like that. So this is good for you, okay? I'll put all my spiritual shit in a box. I'll give me like a little box, like it could be a shoe box. Put a little cloth in there, put some candles in there, put like, you know, whatever, some herbs, whatever you need. That's our whole spiritual kit. And nothing is in plain view that nobody can see it or whatever. And then when you're ready to do your work, you get that box. You take the top of that box, take out what you need. Take the top of that box, throw the cloth on the top of that shit, do whatever you got to do on the altar. And then when you're done, put everything back into the box. That's a spirit box, like where you can hold your, like an old one, you get what I'm saying? Where you can hold all your magical supplies. It's like a magical box too, right? You can hold all your shit right there. Nobody will ever know what you're doing or whatever. If you live in a household with people that don't believe what you believe, that's the way to do it. Get you a little spirit box. And then, like years later, I was reading in some fucking book, and I don't remember what it was because I skimmed through books, and that's why I get a lot of different knowledge on different things, because spirit will take me directly to whatever it is they want me to see in the book, you know? So I don't have to read a whole book at all. Like I do bookomancy. I'll just open the page and it'll be right there, the answer. Okay. But that shit is what needs to be done. Like do this shit. Okay. It said proof of life, proof of a miracle performed to be recognized. So I pay attention to the signs. I think it's more. I want to see them. Ask them to show you more. If you want to see more, then ask them to show you more. That's what I would do. I be asking spirit all the time, show me this, show me that. I be asking for proof. Try the spirit by the spirit. Tell me something. Okay? They told me I was on a missing child flyer, and I said I need proof. They gave me proof. Physical evidence. I'm never going to let that go. Never. Never. Okay? And not only was I on that motherfucker, my auntie matched and my cousin matched too. Like, what the fuck? Okay, that's enough proof for me. You know what I'm saying? Get with your spirit team. This thing. I have lighters everywhere, but I don't know. I need to order this shit. I'm gonna order it while I'm on the live with y'all because I ain't doing shit else. Okay, I gotta order some more cat snacks, y'all. My cats do not like these. I bought them these. And they got chewier ones because we got the little kitten now. And the little kitten likes them, but the big cats don't like them. So now I gotta buy more snacks because my big cats, I was like, come on, babies, let's get a snack. And my big cats was looking at me like, and I put it in front of them and they did not eat it. And the little cat was all excited, running up to them, taking their snacks. And my big cats were just like, and I'm like, y'all don't like these? That's what y'all communicating? Y'all don't like these? So we're gonna order them some more right now. You said they used to use hat boxes for spirit boxes. Yeah. Any kind of box, hat box, shoe box, whatever you can get so you can do the work. I'm sorry, y'all. People laughing at my shit. All right, let me just put some cat treats in the cart. I want to give some cat treats with some catnips because I love my babies. Okay. My daughter doesn't like when I get them treats with catnips in it because she feels like it's already a treat. So it's already got the stuff that like makes the cat hyper in it. But I'm like, if we get catnip and treat in the treat, then it's like, you know, better for them. I'm a stoner. I know my cats are too. Okay. So we got to give them the nip. We got to give them their nip. So I'm going to order them that. I love animals too. So I was thinking, because y'all know I like spirit animals. I'm probably gonna bring that back too, but just put it in a playlist because it would make more sense. Because I do like spiritual meanings of the animals too, because they'll speak to you through the animals. Like when you see certain animals, that be your spirit animal, and there's a message in the meaning of that spirit animal, like a squirrel. Like you see a squirrel or a squirrel crosses your path, that means remaining always prepared because the squirrel is always prepared for the winter, for the weather change, for any season, for whatever. The squirrel is always prepared. So I can do that too because that'll help people. We on a ball in 2026, okay? And we doing what we need to do. And we're not scared no more. I ain't scared no more, okay? Well, I was not scared of them people anyways, but I'm just not scared in general. I'm not scared. And I'm ready to just do what I gotta do, and I'm not running from shit. And I'm gonna tell everybody that will listen my story. Everybody that will listen. GP, are you with me? All right, I found the cat treats, y'all. All right, I'm just gonna put them in the cart. I can't order it until tomorrow anyways, because it's too late. But I'm just trying to get my cart together, and I don't want to forget. And then I'm gonna get some movie stuff and watch me some movies. That's something to do. I want to watch The Wiz, and I want to watch Goonies, and there's a movie called Little Monsters. I want to watch that too. But anyways, I love y'all. Thank y'all for sitting with me. I was just checking in anyways. But I'm finna get off this beach. Good night.